Hey everyone, Scotty with Forever Armed. Today I want to talk about shooting from behind cover. Cover is something that you should always be moving toward when you're in a gunfight. You should be always looking for cover and then moving to cover and shooting from behind cover whenever you can. What is cover? What is the difference between cover and concealment? Concealment is something that simply just hides you. Okay, it conceals you. Once you start shooting, the bad guy's going to probably know where you're at because he can hear your gunshots. Cover can also be used as concealment, but it also protects you from incoming fire. So what is good cover? Well, good cover is going to be determined by the type of incoming fire you're taking. So if the bad guy is shooting a 22 at you, that cover might be good enough, but that same cover may not be good enough if he's shooting a 50 cal at you. So your good cover is always going to be determined by the incoming gunfire. Okay, so here I have found a piece of cover, right? First thing you want to do is you don't want to get too close up on the cover. You want to stay at least double arm's length or about 6 feet back from the cover, 4, 5, 6 feet away from the cover. The reason for this is you want to, you want to have plenty of room to manipulate your weapon if you need to, give yourself a little bit of space, you're not bumping into things, and so forth. So you want to keep yourself backed away from the cover a little bit. You don't need to be tucked up close to the cover. The only exception to that is going to be is if your incoming fire is elevated. So you've got a guy up on a cliff somewhere shooting down at you, then you would need to stay tucked in close, tighter to the cover so that it stops the incoming rounds that are coming down from you off that cliff. But under normal circumstances, you're going to want to leave yourself a good amount of space. Okay. Now, what you're going to want to do is if this cover is low, I can't stand up behind it, so I have to get down on my knees. So if I'm on my knees on this side of the cover, I'm always going to want to have this knee down. Okay, I don't want to be like this and have this knee up, because now this knee is up, sticking up out here, and someone could shoot that. So I want to have that knee down, and if I want to have another knee up, it needs to be this one over here because it's behind cover. Another thing too, as you're moving out from behind the cover, you want to keep your arms tucked in tight. Keep everything tight to you as much as possible. You don't want to be chicken winging your elbow out here like that's going to get shot off. Okay? You only want to bring out as much as you need, and as soon as you get your gun out here, out from cover, is when you need to start shooting. So as you're creeping out, you didn't take your safety off. Start shooting right away. Okay? You don't come out here and just hang out for a while. You're going to get shot. So you want to be shooting once you get your gun out there, all right? Okay, so now let's say I decide I need to shoot from this side of cover, okay? So that's going to be my support side. So I'm just going to move over, keeping my left knee down now, my right knee up, because I'm shooting from this side of the cover, okay? One thing I'm not going to do, though, I'm not going to continue to shoot from my strong side shoulder, come out like this. I'm going to expose way too much of my body doing that. So I need to transition my rifle to my support side, and this can be done two ways. Number one, you can simply shoot left-handed. In my case, this is what this would be. So I'll just get the gun out. Shoot left-handed. Another way is to just continue shooting from your strong side, but from your support shoulder. So I'm just going to bring it up over like that and go this way with it. Alright, one last thing I want to say about cover is a great place to get your gun topped off or do a proactive reload. You may have done a lot of shooting while you were moving to cover or a lot of shooting while you're behind cover, and whenever there's an opportunity to top your gun off, you should definitely take that opportunity, especially when behind cover. You always want your gun fully loaded to its maximum capacity. So I'm just going to grab a fresh magazine, eject this one, let that one hit the ground, tap it, tug it, make sure it's seated, pull back the charging handle. Now you're ready to fight again. If that was an empty magazine, I would either leave it on the ground or maybe put it in a dump pouch. I can do that because I'm behind cover right now. If I wasn't behind cover, I wouldn't worry about that magazine right now. If there's rounds in that magazine, you can pick those up, make sure there's rounds in it, feel for rounds. It might be dark out, you might not be able to see them, so feel for them as well. If you've got rounds in there, then you can put these in a pouch, all right? Please like and share this video. Please subscribe to my channel. Once again, this is Scott with Forever Armed, reminding you to be ready for the moment, you must train for the moment.